Well, welcome to Term 1 2024. Whilst our students, staff and our whole community have had a very positive start, we are a large community, which means that we experience the highest of highs and have many things to celebrate. But we also have periods of great sadness, and our thoughts are with the Murphy family at this time. We're offering them our every support and care as they face this incredibly challenging period. Our SEED students have launched themselves into the year and we're delighted to welcome parents to the picnic for the SEED last week. You'll hear shortly from the junior school students talking about their welcome picnic, and our Year 7s have already returned from a fantastic camp that allowed them to settle into their year. You may also have noticed some signage emerging on the exterior of the school at Gate B. There's new signs also to come at Gate C and D, and there's new signage on the front of the junior school with internal directional signage to follow to help you and visitors to our school to find their way throughout our community. All right, I'm here with three of our superstar Year 6 students, Hannah, Francis and Nathan. Welcome you three. Last week we had for the first time open classroom junior school picnic. What was that like? Francis, you go first.
Well, I really enjoyed showing everyone my laptop in my family because it was just new and I really like it. Good. And it was just amazing to show them all my classroom because I've never done that before.
Yeah, good. Nathan?
I really liked making a crowd, like when I was performing, like getting a crowd together and all playing along.
Yeah, the musicians were great on the night. It was a fabulous piece for the evening to have all of those performances. How about you, Hannah?
I loved performing as well because I like to share the love of music, and I'm really enthusiastic about like getting everyone together and like having fun.
Yeah, it's nice to bring our community together, isn't it? Yeah. And so, Francis, tell us one highlight since the beginning of the year for you.
Well, my favourite highlight was swimming because I really enjoy swimming and it's just so much fun to swim with all my friends in the pool.
I really liked meeting my new teacher and all my new classmates and making a few more friends.
Great. And how about you, Hannah? What's a highlight from the start of the year?
I loved meeting the preps because like our buddies because they're really cute, and I like to like share my experiences with them.
Well, you three, along with all of the Year 6s, are the leaders of the junior school this year, and it looks like we're in really good hands. Thanks for spending some time with us today. Have a great year ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Heath.
Well, I'm here with Dr. Meredith Rayner, who's our Director of Care, known to many of you. Meredith works to coordinate our wellbeing team with Sandy Warwick, who is the Deputy Head in the Senior School and responsible for pastoral care and wellbeing. Meredith, we've had the Ways of Wellbeing for a little while now. It's probably in its third or fourth year. Tell us about that.
Oh, sure, Adam. So the Ways of Wellbeing is an approach we brought in, as you say, a few years ago. And it's really a way of, practical way of applying the positive ed approach. So it's there's 6, we know from research, there's 6 really simple things that people can do to improve their mental health. And we have been working with staff and as well as with students to embed some of these 6 ways in everyday life. Our approach is that if staff are doing it and finding it useful and applying it to themselves, it's much easier for them then to help the students to learn as well, rather than it feeling like a piece of knowledge that they have to pass on to students but not apply for their own wellbeing. So it's got the double benefit of improving staff and student wellbeing.
Yeah, great. And this year we've launched a new initiative as the next stage of the 6 Ways of Wellbeing, which is inviting Dr. Michael Carr-Gregg in. Can you just tell us a little bit about Michael?
Yeah, sure. So people have probably heard of Michael Carr-Gregg. He's been a really well-known child and adolescent family psychologist for many years now.
School TV, that's what it's called. And so we've currently got it. Staff are just finding the lay of the land with it.
That's right.
And we're hoping to release that to the community next term.
Yeah, we're hoping to. Because there's such a huge volume of resources there, we're really keen for our staff to spend a bit of time with it first this term, kind of getting to know where things are, so that rather than just releasing it to parents and say, you know, spend a day trying to find something, we'll be able to target it and point parents to information directly through homeroom teachers or year level coordinators or classroom teachers, or even in your parent bulletins, those kind of things. If an issue arises, we can direct parents to a piece of information, but we'll also just have generally lots of great resources available.
Great. So School TV is coming to you soon. A great collection of resources from renowned psychologists across Australia and internationally. Thanks, Meredith.
Great. Thanks, Adam.
I'm here with Will Oldacre, Will Newton, and you guys have some big news. Will, tell us about your news.
So I was selected to be in top class music this year, and it was a selection out of all the top performing artists and musicians from music performance. And yeah, I'll be performing in Melbourne this year, which is really exciting.
So all students across Victoria.
Yep.
And possibly you getting a perfect score
Yes.
in your subject
Yep.
may have contributed to you being selected.
Maybe, yeah.
But it's outstanding.
Yeah.
Will, tell us about your selection and what you've been selected for.
I got selected for Top Designs, which covers like art and design subjects like product design, systems, ceramics, all of those, and just recently included sound production. So my original work, which was a composition which I recorded and mixed, got selected for Top Designs.
Which is great news. And following in the footsteps of Sammy Ragu, who's selected for Top Designs, one of the first in sound production to do so. Top Triple J emerging artist, and he's now performing live. So fabulous pathway to follow. Just before we sign off, Will, you've got a big year ahead of you. Tell us about it.
This year I'm doing an internship at Grammar, and I'll be completing, I guess, a year 13. So it'll be a certificate in music and sound production, and I'll do a little bit of mentoring for students on the side as well.
How lucky are we to have you? We're very proud of you both. Congratulations. You've probably got one person that you both want to thank, I'm suspecting.
Miss Barlow, thank you so much.
Who's watching on. So congratulations to you both, and to Sarah Barlow, of course, who's creating extraordinary opportunities for our students. We're very proud of you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Everyone, it's Lily here. I completed BC Vet Music Performance Units 3 and 4 in 2023, and I've been fortunate enough to be selected for Top Class Music in 2024 this year, where I'll perform one of my songs, again, that I performed in my exam. I feel extremely fortunate to be a part of this process where so many young, talented musicians are able to put on show their talents once again. I am particularly thankful for the VC Vet Music class and the support that was offered, in particular with my teacher and also my peers around me. So I'm really thankful for everyone who was so supportive, and yeah, I'm really excited to be performing at Top Class Music.
Well, it's Head of the Lake Week, the biggest week for our rowers in their rowing calendar. We're wishing them all the very best for their week ahead and for their big day on Sunday. Go Grammar. We could not have been more impressed with our student leaders and the way they spoke at our Founders Services, celebrating the rich history of the school and the induction of all of our leaders in Year 6 and Year 12 across the school. We're looking forward to so much this term. You'll have noticed many different projects going on across the school, from the Borders car park, assistant head of house for Wygan, opportunities for even more sporting facilities in the construction of the Rintel Centre. Lots of exciting projects and opportunities being created across the remainder of this year. I hope that you and your family have a great remainder of Term 1. I look forward to seeing you at one of our upcoming events. Have a great term ahead.
Mr. Hey,
Oh,
we
sorry.
have an idea.
Okay, yes. What is it?
Since we're the leaders of the school, we should obviously have a national ice cream day.
A National Ice Cream Day.
Yeah.
Righto.
Everyone gets to eat ice cream at lunch, but we still have fun learning, like maybe 1 or 2 periods.
Righto. I'll give careful thought to National Ice Cream Day. Thanks, you three.